Every time I see Beer Bandits' his name, it always reminds me of the old movie called Time Bandits. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Really kind of trippy movie.
Only Time Cops.
Time Cop. That trailer's pretty interesting too. Yeah, I am excited for the next Trapper, though. I'm really excited for
Sheer
the
bastard.
monster.
Going alive.
Is this your new official name task?
So is your tag now just SL?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to change
Task
that in
has
the stream.
updated.
Task is a little behind in the times.
But yeah, is Task is your new name Shear, or is it still Task?
I'll change it back eventually. I still haven't changed the clan tag, so that says.
Right. It's a cool name.
If I wasn't so lazy to change my name, we could all just have like some type of shear in it just for the amusement factor.
You should. Killer should change it to SL and then AWT, so your tag name is Slot.
I don't want to do it to my tag. I don't think I could add another tag in my name. I think I have 2 characters left.
Oh, there's a character limit? Oh yeah, I guess Steam does have a character limit.
Yeah.
Let's shake this one up a little bit.
I do like the color skin for Meldity.
Slim.
Even though it doesn't always make a difference,
I think I'm
he
gonna
is
rock
using a
reloads
skin that
too,
blends
so
into the
I'm gonna be a
map.
little bit
Any
behind you
advantage
guys.
is a
Inception
little bit,
going
even if
on.
it allows one
That's why I
bullet
normally mute or
to miss because it's hard to lock onto someone from further away, always makes a difference.
I'm probably gonna be a little quiet because, like, I messaged to Bandit and Cookie. I just woke up.
No capes.
It's all good. If we lose, I blame you.
I'll take all the blame. I'll just say Mel's hacking, or my hacks aren't working. One of the two.
My dog is laying next to me. And
Oh,
pushing
and we
my
have a
foot
little
around.
bit of snow. Not quite as much as
Appreciate
last
this.
game, but we'll see if it picks up or not. And apparently he ate Markov. Markov's body is inside Goliath. Okay, so this guy is going this
But
way.
no conversation.
Stops
It's
for a
just
moment.
bullshit.
Probably changing something on.
That's where we're going.
And we'll see if it goes. So going this way and then to the left, you can usually
east and
find
then
1 or 2
southeast.
mammoth birds up here, and then a couple more down there. So this is very similar to Kroz's play. You get a little bit more meat this way, but the hunters get a little bit more distance. So it's kind of risk versus reward. Be very careful about eating poop, because one meats, if you're trying to be sneaky, aren't
Wait,
worth
was Mel
it,
playing Monster
because
or
they
Kroz?
can easily give away. Oh, I feel like he probably could have tried to fight this monster in or the inside the building, and then no carrion birds will come in. So if he's trying to sneak, this is actually a really good start. Ooh, and let's see if they see the corpses or not
Bandit,
coming
go
up.
ahead and check that west side. I'm gonna go sweep a little bit further north.
I like that the formations are spreading out, and there should be pings going
The
on.
glacial pod was triggered here.
I like that he saw the poop and knows how that works. That's a very important information to know as a hunter, that if you see poop and your hunters haven't been there before, then you know it's the monster.
Okay.
So the monster is staying inside the
Looks like he's
building.
gonna be in that southwest section. Let's
Yep.
go ahead and convert
Yeah.
to that area.
He might be inside the building.
I'm watching it exit.
And that's another thing. If you know the monster's sneaking, always want to be careful about popping
Yeah.
in here.
God
It's
damn.
very easy to get
Leopard,
pounced,
stop
but
chasing
always
me.
watch
Go away.
the buildings, because that's where sneaky monsters want to be.
Still
Alright.
chasing me, by the way.
I know.
And as a monster, be
Building
careful not to hit
Okay.
any loud noxious things.
I'm gonna run
Like
through the
you
building.
can hear when buckets and debris gets knocked over.
What?
Watch the other side, Cookies. Make sure it doesn't
Oh,
go out
here
right
comes
now.
the assault.
Do you still hear anything in the area or no? I haven't heard anything.
I see food
Nah,
eating
not
in
getting
here.
Nice little lip dodge.
I thought I heard him moving over a thing. I think he's in here. Be watching the exits.
I like the hearing. That's very good. Audio is
All right,
very, very
What do
important.
you guys want to do? Do you just want to hold him in here and wait it out 20 minutes?
It's not a bad strategy for what they
Best
just
way to win
suggested.
ever. Pretend like we don't know.
I'm watching my exit.
Alright, let's
Just
pretend like
apply
we don't know
pressure.
he's here.
You want to apply
Pretend like
pressure?
we don't know he's here.
Yeah, I can land the dome.
Alright, you guys wanna
Bullseye
go
behind
and
you,
cut off
Bandit.
that?
So one thing to note is if you are a sneaky monster and the hunters are generally in your area and they're not moving too much, there's a good chance they might know where you are. Usually hunters kind of stay on the move, and they usually don't like staying in an area in their labs unless they're absolutely sure that they're in that area.
Go through, so he's definitely in there.
Yeah, I hear him.
Is he just going circles around that building?
They should put a power spike over here. Not a power spike.
Yeah,
A sensor spike on this corner of the building to cut off this little area right here.
I wait 20 minutes.
Oh, there's the monster.
There he goes.
Nice mine placement. Looks like he might end up just eating a mine. Oh, look at that. See? Mines are incredible. Great mine placement, Beer. I like that you put them down preemptively to basically force the monster to engage or use an ability. Very, very well done.
Nice job, you guys. Let's just pressure him.
And there he goes, outside.
Coming out this way.
Okay, heading back up. So that's one thing to be careful of. There should have been a spike up here, and the hunter, the trapper should have been right around here the entire time, so he could cut off there or straight down. Straight line right there. I think the hunter was a little too far south is from what happened. However, the monster did get away. He might be able to go ahead and sneak back, but it looks like these guys might be coming up this path right there. He could use this little... Oh,
He's right to your left, and then cave area right here. Doubling back, I just saw him.
nice.
Doubling back.
Great job on these guys. They're doing a really good job of hurting him around.
I'm not gonna throw it.
And the monster does get away. Not going to get a dome. Be very careful about eating when you're that close to the hunters. There's no reason for it. They can easily shoot you off, and it's just going to buy the hunters more time. So always be very, very careful. You always want to use pretty much all your traversals and then duck around a corner before fighting or eating anything. And even then, I may or may not agree with it.
Why'd you have to go and piss off the sloth pit?
I like Killer. Killer has very, very good map awareness. He normally plays Trapper, and so he's very good about knowing where the monster is most of the time. And there comes the dome. Stage 1 dome, and the monster is in a good location. I don't think there's a Tyrant over here. I didn't see one. So there's no Tyrant that they have to worry about. I do like that there is a... I would like to see another sensor spike, probably up in this northern area, just to keep track of the monster. So right now, a lot of people should be claiming the high ground. One person up here, one person up here, one person up here, and then one person up here should be able to cover it so the monster can't run around in circles all over the place. You know, pick your 4 places. Oh yeah, all people grouped up there. No, there's... That's very, very bad grouping up. You all want to take on different pillars so that all of you are shooting the monster at all times so he feels pressure. You know, you don't want to be in the same position until the monster decides to not move, and then you just regroup for damage. But everyone should have their own little pillar and then just basically dodge when the monster goes away. And so there's not a lot of pressure going on. I do like that the assault is still putting down mines. They do make a big difference. And it looks like the monster might get away with just a little bit of permanent health if they can put out... Oh, nice harpoon by Shear, or by Bastard. Nice harpoon again. Always trying to get it in the middle of a leap is the best time. Nice harpoon. Once again, always try and get it in the middle of a traversal if you can. Sometimes you can't always time it, but don't just shoot it when it's off cooldown. I feel that that's kind of a waste of the ability. It's really designed to stop traversals and climbing. Okay, so here we go. The monster being chased again. Once again, Killer Dog doing a good job keeping up with the monster. Good jetpack management. And the monster is ready to evolve. As long as he can find a spot to evolve, he should go ahead and do that before the dome comes back off cooldown. I really would love to see class cooldowns shown on this page. Okay, so he should, if he evolves now, he should be able to get away with it pretty well. Oh, the birds.
Yeah.
Ooh, unfortunate climbing. It looks like he's going to double back now. Ooh, Killer by himself. This could actually be very, very big. Ooh. And the monster did not see him. Wow. So nice cloak by Killer, but be very careful because a good monster will see that shimmer, and then you're just going to get pounced, and the rest of your team is too far away. So just be careful. I do the same thing when I'm the support a lot of times. I'll cloak and chase the monster, but just be careful that sometimes that can bite you in the butt. But it is a risk that you can take once in a while. Okay, so the monster, let's go ahead and see where he's going to evolve. And hopefully he doesn't get hit by debris. So this is risky. So as long as if Hank can guess correctly, he might be able to go ahead and shoot here, or maybe right here. Most of them might not hit, but you might be able to get a few in the orbital. So if he aims right here, but that's a very strong guess type of work. Oh, and the dome misses. Blind dome does miss. And the monster will get away to eat for stage 2.
I know.
Yeah.
They're OP.
So really
They're gonna
strong
nerf
for
them
the
back.
monster so far. No permanent damage going into stage 2. Is eating a little close once again to the hunters, so just be careful. I usually like to go to one side of the map, then eat, go to the side of the map, then eat. Because if you're, but then again, the dome was thrown, so you don't have to worry too much about being domed. But at the same time, it's one of those things to make sure you don't get in the habit
You're
of.
supposed to be afraid of all of them. Wow.
Yeah. The run positions that were usually good things, definitely.
Ooh, go over the sloth. I like that he's going to mess up the, or aggro the sloth and force the hunters to possibly deal with him. So Monster, once again, trying to do a sneaky here. I'm not sure what that orbital is doing. Disagree with that. They might have done it on the sloth. Ooh, Trapper in a lot of trouble here. Looks like that the monster was ready for an engagement. Oh, and unfortunately the cloak came a little too late to help out. Looks like that the medic was too far away to start lobbing grenade. Oh no, he's Slim. Yeah, so one thing about Slim is you have to be a little bit careful. Kyra can kind of lob grenades far, far away, but with Slim you can't really do that. And so if the monster's focusing on you, nice projector with the leap smash. I like that you're not using it all the time. And here it goes. Oh, and I think that the projector was just a little it off from projecting from that hit. So the Trapper down, the monster is free to engage. He might go away just because he's going to start hitting permanent, but the support's about to go down. His cloak is off cooldown, and so there's another free strike that he's able to get in. Might be able to go ahead and camp this if he keeps the medic and the assault away.
How the hell did that?
And so this is looking for a very strong position, and there goes the support. So another rock hits both of them. And it looks like Slim, very low health now, might get pounced in just a moment. Oh, nice leap smash. Yeah, be very, very careful if you ever go straight down, and you always realize that the Goliath is just going to follow up with a leap smash. And there he goes. Going to go ahead and get a little bit of meat from these guys, get a little bit of evolution meter. So now he has a choice to go ahead and try and end the game with the assault. I feel that that would be very easy to do, but instead it looks like he's playing it safe and going to stage 3. He only needs about 2 or 3 more meat.
Yeah,
looks like 1 more now.
That's rage quit. GG reported.
And there we go, ready to evolve. I like that he just evolves on the food. There's no reason not to. You've got 40 seconds until the team shows up. And so right now, whether or not he goes to the power relay to put pressure, I would, with this much health, I would go straight to the power relay. The reason why is because you can put a little bit of damage. If you put it to half health, that means that their location of engagement can't always be in the optimal spots because they won't be able to get to the relay if you start attacking it. So the less health that the power relay has is the closer the hunters have to be to the power relay, so that it forces the monster to choose the battle location a little bit stronger. But it looks like the monster is just going to go ahead and armor all the way up and then start making an engagement. Plus, another reason to go after the power relay is it could force the assault, and you might be able to finish the game really, really fast.
Strike that, so it's not like we're totally SOL, but...
And here comes the assault. Not sure. Nice avoiding. I like that he went backwards and tried to juke out the leap smash. So the assault just needs to head towards the landing spot. Or the shield's going to end in a few seconds. And the assault is about to go down. Oh, nice clutch. He shield there. But it looks like that the rock is going to... Oh, and the rock is going to... And there goes the assault. So now with the assault down, the damage, he can kind of camp this body a bit more and doesn't have to worry too much. I like that the orbital does go on the body and that he did shield the rock throw, but it looks like that the monster's just going to be able to clean up now. So very good job, Melody, on the monster here. And there we
Got
go.
my shield up.
Personal shield came up just in time. And it looks like Cookie... Just be careful, if you ever do throw a bug on somebody, make sure you stay away from the corpse, otherwise the AoE from the monster is just going to invariably knock the bug off. And there goes the support. Will he be able to survive for a minute and a half? Probably not. And the monster going for the pounce.
Well, that was a good game, guys.
GG.
We got our asses kicked. And I blame Killer.
Okay. I'm
GG.
running my
Watching
shield
the mock-
projector, saving your guys. It's not my fault.
Yep, it's all your fault. Didn't save us hard enough with that shield.
Good game, guys.
Good game.
Good game,
So
everyone.
I really,
Yeah.
yeah, I really liked the monster's pathing. You were doing really, really well. However, you were in the building for a very long time. Usually, if the hunters are basically in a certain area and they're not moving, they're pretty sure that they know where you are and they're just trying to find you or bait out a good dome. So at that point, if you notice that all the four hunters are kind of hanging around you, and obviously doesn't look like they're searching, but they kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. But there comes a point as a monster where you're like, oh, they know where I am. They're just waiting for whatever. And then so I would have probably skedaddled, find where the trapper is, and then go the opposite direction. And that's pretty much what you did. If the trapper was a little bit more north, so there's a certain spot on the map that if you were there and the monster decided to hit the caves, you would have been able to go that way. Or if he exited out the eastern side of the building, you would have been able to dome him either way. And then if he went towards the beach, he just gets cornered and you can dome him from there anyway. So just be very careful. If you do know where the monster is, always think of where the worst places he could go are. So if he went north and head to the caves, that would be bad. If he went east out of the buildings, that went bad. But if you went southwest towards the beach, it's not so bad because you're eventually going to be able to corner him in that little area. So just be very careful about that. And then, of course, the mist dome on right when he evolved also helped set you back, because then the monster was able to get full armor and then just start choosing the engagement when he could. And it was just like, yeah, just really hard at that point.
Did you guys actually know I was there or what?
Yeah, they knew.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yeah.
We had you pinged all the time. You were just waiting around. Wait their
Oh.
time.
Yeah, they were
Well,
like, we should
were
wait
trying to-
They were like, we
Oh.
should wait 20 minutes.
I was not really. I was just gonna have fun with you.
That being the case, though, Assault, I love that you were putting mines all over the place. You actually made the monster, he was about to leave, and he didn't want to eat mine damage. Like, that's the psychological the nature of the mines, and because he didn't have Flame Breath, so he couldn't just go out and he didn't want to eat the mine and possibly get domed. So fantastic work on putting the mines throughout the building. Very, very well done.
Thank you.
Okay, are we swapping anyone out or same group?